All of the women in my family die at age 27. I turned 28 in 2 hours and 32 minutes. My dad always wanted a son. He got 3 daughters instead. He hated us all, but he hated me most of all because I was the last child my mother had before she died. He tried to beat the hatred of my own gender into me. Quit your crying, he'd snap, or you'll end up like your sniveling bitch of a mother. After years of that, I grew up a tomboy. He hated that even more because I was just a constant reminder of what he never got to have. My mother died when she was only 27. The coroner ruled it a natural passing, a weird heart complication that took her in her sleep. My dad said it was because of her family's curse. Every woman in her damn family, they die when they're 27, he'd sputter between belches. I wasn't convinced. Not until I lost both of my sisters. Moira was found murdered, her face blasted off by a shooter while she was on a jog. Joy took her own life days later. I was the one who found her, hanging in her apartment, swinging from the rafters all night. It's hard to live a normal life when you know you have an expiration date. 27 was unimaginable. This is the last year of my life. I became a recluse, window shuttered, door bolted. I covered my mail slot, stuffed a towel under the door. I didn't want anything getting through. The night before my 27th birthday, I started getting strange calls from a blocked number, at least once a day, every day for the past year. Then the knocking started. Once a week at first, but it's been getting worse. More frantic, more frequent, pounding on my door. I got ready for bed last night, knowing tomorrow is the day I turned 28. My time had run out. I searched for comfort in a bottle of liquor. I eventually got to sleep, but it was restless. The kind of sleep where you feel like you have one eye open, always watching. That's why I was quick to wake when the door to my bedroom creaked open early in the morning, before the first sign of light. 2 dark figures stood in the empty space behind the half-opened door. Unmoving, almost like a pair of statues. Waiting. Watching. "Leave me alone," I squeaked, but they shuffled out from behind the door, creeping slowly towards me in the dark. I reached for my lamp, flipping it on to stun the intruders. I knew this was the end of my curse if I didn't act. I reached for the knife I duct-taped under the table a year ago. A 27th birthday gift to myself. If the light flooded the room, I knew the blade would be of no use. My intruders were not assassins. They were my sisters. Joy stood at the foot of my bed, pale, in her funeral dress. Her head hung parallel to her shoulders, neck grotesquely bent from the hanging. Moira was a few steps behind her. Her face was wrong. The shooter had done his work. She didn't look like my sister anymore. They just stared. They didn't speak, but I understood. They were here to take me, just like the curse said. I looked past them, through the open bedroom door. Outside, in the hallway, stood a third figure, the smallest one. It was my mother. Wearing the same nightgown from the photo, she was 27, just like them, and she was smiling.